Speed of light! Hey! With sword comes shadow. Propagate! Scatter! Propagate! No escape! Incoming! Hey! Oh no, it's raining! Now my uniform will get all wet. Bet you can't keep up with me! sun is out. Our work's done for the day. Shall we take a stroll? In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there. Speed of light!
Before us lies Aru Village, the safe haven of the desert folk.
Whoa, this landscape is really something else. What a cool place! Let's go check it out!
Unless my memory fails me, we have barely spoken 2 words to each other before now at the Academia. Would you care to enlighten me as to when and how I invited the General Mahamatra's wrath?
Alhaitham, do not think you can escape my judgment just because you managed to escape my attack.
Judgment? So that's how you'd characterize your actions here, is it? Or would elimination perhaps be a more accurate description?
Had I used my full strength, not even this traveler would have been able to stop me. Though styled like an assassination, I sought only to ensure that my target would be unable to flee or resist. Standard practice for the Matra, as well you know.
Seemed to me more like your own personal touch.
Who is that, Alhaitham?
Yes. General Mahamatra.
You seem to have placed a lot of... If I were you, I have been pursuing this scribe for a long time. I urge you, stand back and do not seek to defend him any longer. Otherwise, there will be consequences.
Has Alhaitham done something wrong? Paimon does...
I won't waste my breath explaining things. Take it out. The divine knowledge capsule you're hiding on your person. Unless you...
Very perceptive of you. Nothing escapes a Matra's senses.
Wait, the divine knowledge capsule? Didn't it fall into the Matra's hands in Port Ormos?
No wonder you speak with such confidence, Sino. But I must admit, I'm very curious. What does this capsule mean to you? And why, as General Mahamatra of the Academia, are you all alone in the desert? As far as I'm aware, the other Matra have been speculating about your disappearance. Have you been given a mission that's, let's say, morally dubious? If I was the real target of your mission, what was stopping you from simply using your authority and resources to judge me within the walls of the Academia?
I should have known you'd be difficult to deal with.
You two? Ugh. What should we do, Traveler? Paimon feels like we can't trust either of them.
Ahem. Well, look at you two, acting all tough and self-righteous over there.
Wait, Dia? Great! Finally, someone that we can trust! You gotta help us out here, otherwise the...
Yeah, sure looks that way. 2 giants from the Academia duking it out once and for all. Not something you get to see every day, that's for sure. Listen, I know you academic types love to fill up your big brains with self-righteous morality and lord your empty rules and virtues over each other. But how dare you bring your petty disputes into the safe haven of Aru Village? It seems like someone's gonna have to beat some sense into your thick skulls until you finally learn to respect these grounds. Hey, did either of you hear a word I just said? sandstorm? What's up with these recently?
Hey! All of you, over here, quickly! We have to take cover!
Someone's calling for us! Oh,
That sounded like Candace. Come on, you two. Jeez, are all of you academia folks such hard work?
All right, stop yelling.
Well, hey, wanna play sardines with 3 people who wanna tear each other limb from limb? Sure, why not? Sounds fun. The air is so thick and heavy. Paimon can hardly keep floating anymore.
My sincere apologies, everyone. This is the home of our village chief. I will have to ask you to make do with this small room until the sandstorm dies down. Please, let me introduce myself. I am Candace, protector of Aru Village.
Our savior has... Nice to meet you, Candace. The name's Paimon. Wow, she's so gentle and caring. Like a nice older sister.
All right. Now that we're all better acquainted, as a guardian charged with the responsibility to protect my fellow villagers, and now that you have set foot within Aru Village itself, it is all the more my responsibility to make absolutely sure that you pose no threat whatsoever to us. So please, have an honest and sincere conversation with one another, and put your hostile feelings to rest. If anyone dares to start anything again while they are under this roof, I will not hesitate to send them out for some quality time with the creatures of the sandstorm.
Oh, on second thought...
And that goes for you too, Miss Dia. Do I make myself clear?
All right, we got it, Candace.
That's what I like to hear. So, which of you will begin?
I was supposed to be a mediator, but I might have gotten a little too involved just now. Anyway, one of those two should probably start talking.
Wait, that was you trying to be a mediator?
I have nothing to hide, so there's no shame in explaining myself. While Al-Haytham wasn't wrong about the other Matra not knowing my whereabouts, it's not because I've been assigned a morally dubious mission. Rather, I've chosen to exile myself.
Huh?
A little while ago, I discovered that there was data missing in the Academia's project planning and development files. What little they did report clearly did not match the project's actual progress. As General Mahamatra, I tried to investigate the issue myself before submitting a formal audit request. But I began to realize that, unsurprisingly, the Grand Sage rejected my audit. The power of the General... I realized then that to the vows that we took, the principles that we strive to uphold, they are meaningless. I believed it would be wise to flee the Academia before the sages had a chance. I will never give up on this.
Sino seems to have the plus now that he's no longer the... Well, Sino...
When I was investigating the matter in the Academia, I overheard the sages asked you to investigate a Like many parts of the project, this assignment was undocumented.
Yes. I wasn't... After all, the promised reward was so great that hardly any scholar could have refused. The sage told...
A most enticing...
Unfortunately, their words contain... From my perspective. So, had I been less...
You mean that the sages originally planned to dispose of you, using one of those capsules that drive people insane?
I'd already given up on the assignment by then. so it came as quite a surprise.
Criminals do love to talk.
Even though I ran it, you were the ones who decided to follow me and strike up a
That's true.
I'm willing to apologize, if that's what... I took the Divine Knowledge Capsule behind your back because I judged it...
You should be well aware, Scribe Al-Haytham. Answer me this.
Have I not made myself...
Fine.
As you wish.
Good. I'm glad. And now you, Dia.
Oh, sorry. Whatever. I had nothing going, but then I saw these.
Is that all? Well,
That's more like it.
Whoa! What was that sound?
no need to worry. Now that you're no longer at each other's throats, please make yourselves at home. I'll take a quick trip outside to clear out some of those creatures in the sandstorm.
Creatures?
Fighting in a sandstorm is not for the faint-hearted. Anyone without extensive training in these conditions...
Yeah, just leave them to Candace. Don't worry, she's as tough as they come.
The wind's died down. That means the sandstorm's over, right? Candace still isn't back yet, though.
When you put it that way, even I'm...
system is also bonus.
Whew. Candace, you're still fighting? You've been out here dealing with these creatures the entire time?
Yes. They just keep coming in waves. I've lost count.
Ah, here comes another wave!
Leave this round to us. I got it.
It's been quite a...
I'll be sure to put on a good show. Let's go!
Hey! Germinate!
Go. Faster? Okay, faster. Orders given. Orders received.
Cut to the chase!
Wheel of life.
Here comes another wave! When are they ever gonna let up? kept appearing. Was that the last of them?
What we fought just now was probably the aftermath of the sandstorm. So we should be safe for the time being.
Well fought, everyone. No injuries, I hope.
Huh? Who are you?
Ah, my apologies. I haven't had a chance to greet you yet. I had my hands... I am the chief of Aru Village.
Sir, I am also...
I can't say besides sandstorm.
So, Ermin's
Everything in the natural...
Everyone in our,
village keeper?
Does your curiosity know no bounds? Most of them are scholars who... The academia believes that they're...
Alas, but no one in the village has ever seen...
I've had encounters with those people in the...
The mantra, the...
Mock me if you will. But if you are guilty...
Oh, you're the former...
Is it because you're reminded of... But, is it really...
I'll be grateful for... I'd start by finding a...
Rise.
Although I've sent myself into exile, I'm still doing it. Do you still have any questions for me? One of my former subordinates, the academia has... When Mad Scholar... Initially, Aru Village was struck. Suddenly, despite the powerful after that.
The soft green light? Paimon thinks so too.
In theory...
Oh, no wonder!
If you are able to drop... So, what do you make... Really?
What? You don't...
No. It's Lesser Lord Kusanagi. The academia has... In addition...
No way! Nahida death!
I've spent...
Good! Then you...
That look and... How can... To think...
Alright, now it's our turn, but easier said than... Excuse me, are you... Huh?
By the sounds of it, a resident of this village.
My name is Isa.
Is your grandpa...
Hey, don't...
The person you're...
Grandpa is... I heard everything you said to the...
Ah... I was planning to...
Whoa. Sorry, I was...
All right.
Sino is super vigilant.
Ah, you're back already.
We just wanted to confirm something with you. Do you know a boy by the name of Isak?
I had a feeling he'd go looking for you.
Huh? You knew this would happen?
Yes. Although he tried his best to stay hidden, I still noticed him eavesdropping outside the window. He really wants to get his grandfather back. Isak's parents were both, unfortunately, later. However, one summer night, so Grandpa walked up the next morning. It's said that Isak was thrilled that...
All this somehow just...
Perhaps. It's also my...
Maybe the people
Huh? What?
No, nothing.
Perhaps you are more
Hey, Isak! Oh, it's you guys! We've cleared everything up. Really? Yeah!
Alright. Let's
Excuse me, did you happen to see what...
You mean the village keepers? When I was eating dinner the other...
okay.
Anything else?
The scholars that have gone missing. Have you seen them?
Those eyes.
Don't change this.
Right. But honestly,
Do you also think...
Grandpa. It still feels... Well, whatever the case.
Gotcha! Sir,
Oh, well, if it... The last time
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
That's... I've known you since you...
Wow, okay.
Huh? Don't say anything for now. Let's head over there.
Thank you.
It's okay.
Sorry.
Don't worry.
Join the Aramites and embrace a wonderful
Yeah.
Grandma, is King Deshret really good?
Listen, see if you can make out what they're saying.
Have you heard? The mighty King Deshret, the sovereign of our faith, will soon return to this world.
Yes, of course I have.
King Deshret is the one and only true ruler of this land. I've never believed in any other gods. Still, you say he's coming back, but it sure doesn't feel like life's about to change around here anytime.
Haven't you noticed? The village has been getting more deranged scholars than ever. Delavar was saying that many people also went insane just before the fall of King Deshret's civilization in ancient times. Isn't it a sign of King Deshret's power that all the mad scholars have—
Huh. Now that you say—
Exactly.
Now, repeat everything you've just said from the very beginning.
Huh?
Who are you? Where did you come from?
My patience is running thin. You heard what I asked.
Yeah! Bro, this guy's something else. Just look at his eyes. One wrong move, and he's gonna flay us alive.
Let's not get on his bad side, okay?
Oh, okay, good sir. What is it you would like to know?
Tell me about King...
Well, I only know a few things from hearsay. I went for a drink the other day and heard others talking about a rumor that the madmen will disappear and that King Deshret will return to this land.
Hey, go on. Keep talking.
It's true. It's all true, sir. Would you want to live like the Delavar also?
Is that...
Seems like he still wants...
Please don't.
The people here really like King Deshret.
Where is this radical...
I haven't run into him over the...
No, not at all.
Sounds like you're not too...
No, of course...
I have many ways, so you'd best just stay... Don't do anything.
Yes, got it.
That scared Paimon half to death. Sino is pretty He didn't try to reassure us at all.
I heard that.
Sorry.
It's part of being a Matra. The rumor we heard just now seems like a strong lead. Very well.
Isak! I'm...
Where's your grandpa's house?
Well, I can take you there. Grandpa? Oh, he likes to be alone. Sometimes he stares at the sky in a daze, and other times he just pokes at the ground with his fingers. Every now and then, he yells out at the top of his lungs, so a lot of people are really scared of him. But he's a good person, really. I know he is. I swear, he's just like my real grandpa. This is where Grandpa... There sure isn't much here.
No.
Incense? Please don't say it, but are you okay?
There's a scent that you can sense, but I can't.
A certain traveler here once passed out from that smell. Thankfully...
So?
Huh? You know him too?
Yes.
Wait, sure...
No. No need. Did you first encounter this scent at Tainar? In the forest.
for, Sino?
Here it is. Take a look right here.
Paimon doesn't...
Although the traces have been completely buried in the sand, from the size and shape, they belong to an adult male. The scent is quite faint.
But who would come looking for...
We'd have to ask whoever lured him away with the
Huh? So you can lure someone away... Hey! What's wrong with...
Exactly. Even deep within the clutches of...
No. So, someone's taking advantage of their... Are the rumors really true? Could the disappearance of all...
It's highly...
Please? You have to save my grandpa. Sounds like we'd better help get him...
Let's head to Aru Village and
Right. The dark...
We're back, Candace! We've got a lot to...
Ah, welcome back.
Sounds like...
Oh, damn!
You bet.
reasonably.
I'll hate the...
We haven't seen him...
Huh. I saw him...
Did you find out anything you... I see.
The resurrection of King Deshret? First I've heard of it. Far as I know, the kind of incense you just mentioned is only popular beyond the wall. Scholars are fond of it, but not to mention making incense. It seems someone from...
Makes sense.
So what should we...
If it was any other day, that would be your next logical step. But today, you've got me on your team, so you get an extra tip. Didn't you say that the villager got his news from the tavern? Well,
If Paimon remembers correctly...
yeah. Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit. These guys have one thing in common, and that's being broke. The rougher life gets, the more they want to believe in King Deshret. Way they see it, King Deshret's resurrection is their only chance at overthrowing the Academia. Throwing all of Sumeru into chaos is the only way to change the way of life here in the desert. Anyway...
Tia! You're amazing! You really...
No merc can afford to slack off on gathering intelligence. Every mora I've spent in the tavern has been a valuable investment.
Let's head out.
Now hold on, you're staying right here, Sino.
Why?
Aru Village is not a big place. Outsiders stand out here like a sore thumb. The desert is unforgiving. Compared to you, mercs like me are just third-rate amateurs. I've got no actual fighting... I need to go around and ask some questions.
Fine.
Good. Then we've got a plan. The Traveler and Paimon will go to Caravan Rebot with me, and we'll try our best to figure out where the Mad Scholar...
All right! Sounds like a plan!
Sounds like you're starting to get familiar with the area.
Paimon's amazed every time we see the wall of Samiel. How can a wall this tall even exist? It's almost unreal.
I know what you mean. I had the same question every time I walked this way when I was a kid. Also, why is this high wall here? And can a wall really block sandstorms? It was only after I grew up that I realized the wall of Samiel isn't just there to keep out the sandstorms. It serves a more important purpose, keeping out people like us. Sumeru is run by wise and mighty sages. To them, us desert dwellers are nothing but tools that can be used and discarded at their whim. We're cheap labor, like livestock, but easier to control. Even if a child from the desert got the chance to obtain an Akasha terminal, almost all their requests for knowledge would be denied. The academia believes we're underserving. Geniuses like Sataria are 1 in a million. The other children never get a single chance to try and rewrite their fate. Even though the academia knows very well that we're humans.
That's terrible!
I would tear down this wall with my own hands if I could.
Hey, Dia.
No, not. Besides, we're here to procure.
Yep.
Shh. Caravan Rebot is crawling with people, so be careful what you say. We don't want anyone to find out what we're. Our mission started the moment we arrived here. Let's go check out the tavern. Maybe we'll. Just our luck. None of them are here today.
You mean, you don't see anyone you know?
Dia, is that you? What a coincidence. You're here for...
Zaki. Finally.
Oh, and who do you have with you here? Guests from another land? Hello, hello. I'm Zaki.
Anyway, as far as my friends...
Absolutely.
Yeah. Have you seen Engr...
Of course I have.
I've got a spice trading deal from another...
Ah, how
Hey, keep it down. Let's just say I prefer to keep this deal...
Yes, how considerate of you. Tell
So he's not at the hotel?
Are we there yet?
Yep, this is the place.
This place is practically deserted. What are they doing in a place like this?
Why don't you take a guess? Go on. A wild stab in the dark. You're like lambs to the slaughter.
Oh no! It's an ambush!
What's this all about, Zaki?
Come on, Dia. You really think we didn't hear about what you said back in Aru Village? The boys have kept a close eye on you from the moment you set foot there. Not only do I know that you're looking for Delavar, I also know that you've teamed up with people from the Academia to look for the missing scholars.
So, you've been watching us from the very beginning?
Uh-oh. I knew leaving Sino behind was a mistake!
And you left the strongest one in the village, didn't you? Who do you think?
So you and Delavar have been partners all—
Dia, I guess, but you got one thing right.
If that's the case, then I'm sure Delavar wouldn't miss a second of it.
I'll be honest with you. If it weren't for what you said in the village, your little monologue about the Wall of Samiel would have convinced me that you're one of us.
Delavar. And Engar, you're here too, huh?
Long time no see, Miss
Dia. I thought—
Yeah.
See? There you have—
You're not wrong.
Enough talking! Get him!
Just as I expected. Let's teach him a lesson, Traveler.
Just following orders. You're open!
Speed got lucky that time. Cut to the chase. Wheel of life. Hey! Incoming! Hey! With sword comes shadow.
Impossible! How could you?
So, what do you think about your meticulous network now, Zaki? I'm guessing you're informant. And of course you would believe everything. Even though you heard we went to handle monsters together, you believed that Candace was the only one doing all the real— That so-called Flame Mane is just a fraud. She admitted it herself. She just uses her connections to gain the trust of— That's what you thought, right?
You lied.
And you were stupid enough to fall for it. I figured as much the first time we drank together. You all— Okay, that should be all of them.
Whoa! So you've been planning this since we were in Aru Village?
No task can be done without preparation. I just happened to notice a couple suspicious-looking people while you were out investing.
Oh, but instead of catching them right away...
Those two who were snooping around were just a couple small fries. If we want to get the real catch, we—
Oh, you mean the funny...
That's just a bunch of drunk talk. Engar and Delav— Alcohol has a—
What about Zaki?
He's just a numbskull who fell right into our trap. Zaki was probably the best hidden of them all. My initial plan was to find— That's what you wanted to ask when—
Wait, so...
No, he is—
Wow!
Ah, you're too—
So...
Hmm?
About how
Does that bother you? What makes you so sure?
Dia? Do you dislike...
You two are pretty sharp. No, I don't have anything against the Dendro Archon. I've heard a lot of nice things. Dunyarzad's just an ordinary— I've begun to real— But I see through—
Dia...
Anyway... This should be all of them. I'll let you take it from here.
All right. I'll be in touch.
Candace, do you need a...
Candace will be okay on her. She's been guarding Aru Village for quite some...
While I'm questioning...
I'll meet you back here tomorrow morning, Traveler. As for these idiots, let...
You heard the question. Now answer me. Ugh!
answer from this world? Bad, as far as treasure is concerned. Nowhere to hide. Speed of light. Lose my sight! Hey! With sword comes shadow. Propagate! Speed of light! Don't blink! Scatter! Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned. Bet you can't keep up with me! Speed of light! Nowhere to hide! Germinate! Don't blink! Propagate! Speed of light! Hey! Don't blink! Incoming! Propagate! Speed of light! That's everything. On to the next. bad, as far as treasure is concerned.
Don't blink! No escape! Cut to the chase!
Opening box of Adepti
Raise a
Life
storm!
goes on.
Speed of light!
Where do you think you're going?
Don't blink! Scatter! Hey! Nowhere to hide!
Maybe I wasn't meant for this world.
Where do you think you're going?
I'll be fine.
Goodbye. But we'll meet again.
You give, you receive. Is this an answer from this world? sun is out. Our work's done for the... Speed of light!
Rise.
Don't blink! Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned. Go, go, Baron Bunny! for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it. In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there. I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it. Enough procrastinating. Let's go. I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it. Incoming! Hey! Got lucky that time. With sword comes shadow. Scatter! No one escapes my sight! Don't blink! Hey! Speed of light! Don't blink! Life goes on. Faster. Speed of light. That's everything. On to the next. Don't blink! Hey! Go. Speed of light! If only the wind was a little stronger. You give, you receive. Don't blink! Speed of light! Huh? Incoming! Don't blink! Hey! Ha! Speed of light! Hey, Dia!
Right on time. We'll know any moment now.
Paimon's been wondering. You seem to know Candace pretty well. Have you been friends for a long time?
We've known each other for some time now. She's a pretty interesting person. Even though she's an extremely strong warrior, she never misuses her powers against others.
Oh, Paimon knows what you mean. Like a lot of martial artists say, never take the fight outside the ring.
Yep, I guess you can put it that way. It takes strong convictions to be as dedicated as she is, and shoulder that kind of responsibility. Us mercs, on the other hand, we pretty much live from one day to the next.
Well, Paimon thinks you're great, too.
Really? Thanks for that.
Oh, Sino's here, and he's pretty early, too.
Yes. I was here yesterday to help out a little.
To help out? By doing what?
Sharing some interrogation techniques.
Oh, you mean you taught Candace some more persuasive methods?
Right.
Come on in, everyone.
Come on, let's go inside.
You need to watch out for any signs of earthquakes and sandstorms.
In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there.
You need to watch out for any signs of earthquakes and sandstorms. You need to watch out for any signs of earthquakes and sandstorms. You need to watch out for any signs of earthquakes and sandstorms.
Candace, where... Whoa, you look furious.
Do I? Huh. What gave it away?
Oh, there's no mask that can hide true bloodlust. Cover up your eyes, and it'll still show itself at the corners of your mouth.
Perhaps I need to work on... Still, it's perfectly understandable why I'm angry. I'm sure everyone present would agree.
Yes, ma'am. Please, don't beat us anymore. We're gonna die.
Well, looks like Sino taught her well.
You fear death yourselves, yet you do not hesitate to place the lives of others at risk. The ones you call mad scholars are known to us as the Village Keepers. They are vital members of our community. You come here...
Mercy!
You've made your... We may both be desert. The people of Aru Village. A war would only cause...
We understand. I'll tell you everything.
I'm listening.
They're called Village Keepers. Slip up...
Yes, it was all that mystery man's doing. He told us to spread the word about King Deshret's resurrection, and talked us into helping him.
That's one.
Huh?
Strike.
Wait, I'm telling the truth. He got us to Lord... You gotta believe me, please.
That was indeed the truth. Traveler, go on.
You have to believe me. If I knew that, he,
I believe I may know what's going...
Uncle Anpu.
Smooth.
Okay, speak.
If my suspicions are correct, this mystery man they speak of could be from the Academia. Some time ago, it strikes...
Which means...
Not the Academia again.
Just as I... But what could they want?
People are nothing but... Regardless.
You're right. Time to go.
Yes.
You got it.
All right.
Let's meet back here. Let's get some food in us and then we'll... Whoa! Where did you come from?
Well, as you can see, I am merely...
You were gone for 8... Hey, what's with this...
You never think...
Paimon's so mad! Paimon's gonna give you an... There's just nothing super...
Well, anyway...
Yep. Enough with the silence!
No. I'm just surprised that you decided to team...
Alhaitham, you haven't helped us out at all ever since we arrived at Aru Village.
Yeah,
While you were invested...
Really?
To be honest, not to mention that...
Huh? Right here in the village?
Correct.
What did you learn?
I'm going to take you to some...
What is that?
How do you think the residents of Aru Village feel about what we're doing? In other words, do you truly believe every single word?
You mean...
Hiding the truth. Remember what Candace... By contrast, the perils of their daily lives are ever-present concerns. Glad you're following. Among those you... The reason being...
Those eyes...
Don't change this.
It's quite obvious.
Right.
She corrected herself.
I think it's been a few...
Remember?
But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic.
After speaking to the village chief, it became...
Then... What?
By getting involved with the...
I'll pass on that. You said that she is afraid...
We're on it!
Miss Shawnee, as we discussed earlier, I've brought someone with me.
Mr. Alhaitham, I'm aware of where you stand, but how can I make sure that your friends think the same as you?
Huh? What do you mean? We need to clarify our stance or something?
Go ahead and talk to her. You'll get the answers you want. Go on. Earn her trust.
Is it really that simple?
May I call you Traveler? Hi, Traveler. I want to ask you something. Do you think the resurrection of King Deshret can truly change Sumeru for the better? Why's that? That's very similar to what Miss Candace says. I know you two are friends. That's why I'm willing to talk to you, even though I do have some reservations. Before, I wouldn't even have the courage. Traveler, do you believe our lives will get better?
Yeah! We came here from another nation. important, so it isn't wrong of you to be weary. And we are, but even so, we have friends in Sumi.
I want to my apologies for posing my question.
Oh, Hatham told us you
The fact is that I'm... only some believe in the
Speaking of which...
Yeah. Slowly, I just stopped talking to people, and then it happened.
You can tell them.
All right. I actually have a... Perhaps. It used to be louder and more frequent.
I confirmed this with the guard, but... because we're in the middle of a...
There's really nothing around the...
I think they used to use it for treating Elazar.
Yeah, let's...
Incoming! Hey! Propagate! No escape! Speed of light! Incoming! Scatter! Speed of light! Don't blink! Hey! Propagate! You give, you receive. Shape, and there's sand everywhere.
Empty and forgotten. An ideal place to hide people.
Monsters! Watch out!
Cut to the chase. Incoming! Let it rain! Speed of light! Hey! With sword from shadow. Sacred name, fortune preserver. Incoming! Hey! Got lucky that time. Cut to the chase. Speed of light. Scatter! Incoming! Nowhere to hide. Faster life goes on. Scatter! No one escapes my sight. Germinate! Speed of light. With sword comes shadow.
They were easier to deal with than, super strong band. He looks super serious. We gotta stay on our A game too.
This is the one. Let's go in and take a look.
Hey, Hatham, we haven't found squat.
Patience. Shawnee says she only hears the crying at night. We have time to burn. Until then, I'm taking a break.
And just like that, he sits down. What are you reading? Let Paimon...
Okay, sure.
The natural position, which is the positional propensity of an entity in natural motion, in contrast with an object in forced motion.
So, you got that?
Oh, Paimon gives up. You keep reading your book. See ya. How is he so relaxed? Look at him, reading an impossible book in a creepy place like this. Hey, Paimon's your... And anyway, so Paimon... Paimon's getting so sleepy. Huh? What was that sound?
There it is. It's coming from that direction.
Is the sound coming from here? Huh. Paimon's not seeing anything.
It's from below.
But there's no...
Something is off about the interior here. As I thought, there's a hidden...
Wow. It's like they tucked another hospital into this one. Oh, it looks like there are other
Ready for anything. Propagate!
Leave it to me.
Propagate! Don't blink! Cut to the chase!
Rise.
Speed of light! No escape! Incoming! Scatter! Speed of light! Hey! Go, Baron Bunny! Don't blink! Nowhere to hide! Propagate! Speed of light! Spring forth! Incoming! Scatter! Go! Speed of light! With sword comes shadow! Incoming! Hey! Hip! Ha! Hip! Ha! Don't blink! Ha! Hip! Hip! Ha! Propagate!
That's close enough.
Speed of light! Incoming! Hey!
Wait. You're...
He can't speak, and his eyes are unfocused. But he looks too young to be anyone's grandfather. Also, why is he the only one here?
Didn't expect to see him here.
You know him?
He's Razak, a senior of mine at the Academia.
He's a scholar too? Is he the kind of...
No. And that... Razak was never involved in any of those things. He never trained... Leaving that question aside for the moment, him being here alone means that we might be too late. Looks like they've already taken everyone away. For whatever reason, they left Razak here. Perhaps they simply didn't have time to come back. There are drag marks on the ground. They're clearer by the doorway. Someone was forcefully drawing a cart that was loaded with something heavy.
Loaded with...
That is one possibility. It looks like they were in a hurry. The symptoms are identical.
Huh? What?
Allow me to jog your memory. Recall your... Don't you think his symptoms look familiar?
Oh, now that you mention it, they're acting the same way.
Correct. The Academia is behind all of this. It isn't difficult to deduce their rationale. First, the Academia spread a false rumor of King Deshret's resurrection, emphasizing the role of the... These rumors were all the persuasion that the radical... As well as being able to... Life for the desert dwellers has been... Many would give every... Even if complications arise, the notion of an Academia...
Oh, that makes a lot of... But there's still...
Throughout this process, first, they were scholars. Then, they became lunatics. After that, they were... An exile is still... If you can't find some...
Resource?
One possibility...
Extracted?
With the technology of the Sumer... Perhaps the process...
So, the human brain...
I'm the Academia scribe. Anyway, judging by Razak's state, or perhaps his curiosity... The look on your face tells me you've realized the answer. That's right. However, the Academia is I've spent quite some...
You mean, you're not...
All scholars seek extracting information...
Sounds like you're really...
Of course. Whether it be academics or... This matter need...
Wait!
Not to be callous, but no. There is no shortage of suffering and some...
Probably not.
You can say that. The Divine Knowledge Capsule is something...
Paimon's been wanting to say...
Though I must say, uniqueness is also an asset.
Wow, that's a...
I'm just a more likable... He won't last long if we leave him here. We'll work out our next...
Life goes on. You give, you receive.
Go, Baron Bunny! Bet you can't keep up with me! Speed of light. Come. Propagate. Don't blink.
That's everything. On to the next.
No one escapes my sight! Cut to the chase! Speed of light! Got lucky that time. Germinate!
Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned.
With sword comes shadow. Propagate!
A reward on the road. Hey! No escape! Don't blink! Hey! Get him! Go, go, Baron Bunny! I'll race you there! Speed of light! Propagate! Incoming! Speed of light! Scatter! Don't blink! Speed of light! Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go. I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it. In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there. I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it. In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there. Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go. In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there. Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go. In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there. Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go. Oh, for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it.
We're back!
You must be tired. You should rest and take some water.
What's the situation?
Who's...
Unfortunately, somebody who's too young to take on the role of Isak's grandfather. Nevertheless, he's one of the people we're trying to find.
So, at one point in time,
Yep, pretty much.
their plan must have been implemented at some point before we arrived at Aru Village. Yet,
We may have a mole in our... One of us could be secretly revealed...
Huh?
Looks like none of you have realized wherein lies the issue. Sino, you're the reason why they can predict our movements.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
choose your next words very carefully.
It is simply a logical inference. I have my reasons.
So what you're saying is... Sino's the mole. Interesting. And here I thought you were the most suspicious one, Alhaitham, since you were always acting alone.
I know. You have a point. But I realized something as we were returning from the hospital. Sino isn't like any of us.
What are you trying to say?
Do you still remember who you are, General Mahamatra? As a Matra, you are no doubt privy to certain kinds of information. Before you can take action against someone, you are required to have all the facts available, including the less than savory details. Simply put, if you want to raise a...
The Academia?
It's not that simple. The Academia has eyes all over Sumeru, but they have a... Every so often comes a... I remember seeing a thing...
You're saying that the But what's the point in doing...
The Akasha is capable of... The Akasha's algorithms are...
It predicted my every...
The Academia has been...
So that's how it is. Tenacity of will and... Sino, don't take it to...
They escaped...
Don't blame yourself. It's not like any of us would have known.
I have an idea. If they predicted my movements...
Whoa, you...
There is always an
Oh, so that... If the Academia... Yep, that...
They'll want to proceed in the direction opposite of where I'm going. I must go.
There's also something I want to investigate.
Let's go, guys! Please, wait! I want to go... I want to find
Everyone, I leave him in your hands.
Yay! Let's... Paimon feels like... So, where do we go from here?
Yes. After leaving the village, we should head straight toward the desert.
I know the desert like the back of my hand. Is that because you play here a lot? Yep. One time, Grandpa almost got lost in the desert, but I was the one who brought him back.
There's something here. What's this?
It's buried in the sand.
And Paimon thought running around everywhere was already enough work. Okay.
These are likely fragments of an Academia-developed device, something akin to a headset. Looks like there were more than one village keeper. They must have been escorted this way, because they're... Let's split up and search the area.
Is this what we're searching for? It looks kind of scary.
This is definitely a device used to extract divine knowledge.
How did it end up buried in the sand? That can't have been part of the plan. They must have been attacked along the way.
Wait, what? Grandpa, I hope you're okay. Don't worry, your grandpa's gonna be...
Razak didn't display any signs of starvation or dehydration, which means that they left...
We should be able to catch up.
One more thing. Given that the device had been entirely covered by sand, I believe the attack must have happened prior to the sandstorm.
Let's keep going. They can't have gone far.
Ugh, but running on sand is so tiring. But you're flying, aren't you, Paimon? Is flying over sand tiring too? Ugh, of course it is!
Voices, over there. It sounds like an argument.
Whoa, you have really good ears.
Don't get any closer. They'll notice us.
Dia's talking with the Eremites? Very interesting. Let's listen in.
If you had informed me sooner, there'd be plenty of room for us to...
You're one of us. We would never lie.
Scholars. You don't know as much as I do. Need me to...
I knew it. That's our Dia.
Dia? Why would you... Dia! Hey, what are you doing?
Huh?
Didn't you say you'd help me find Grandpa?
Well...
this comp...
You've betrayed Aru village?
So, This is the... Dear, you'd be...
I'm not the type that's easily...
Wait, what's going on, Dia? Whose side are you on here?
Shut it, Paimon.
It doesn't matter. Whichever side you pick, nothing can deter us from the grand mission.
Face the facts, Raman. It's not gonna happen. You should understand that...
I'm a desert dweller and a proud follower of King Deshret.
It's not too late yet. The village keep...
You don't understand, my dear lady.
Even if it'll expose you to the academia? Even if they end...
Yes. We've waited a long time for this day to come. With these scholars in...
Ridiculous. If you still don't believe me, then try asking these two men.
They look more like pawns of the academia. Filthy traitors.
It's impossible. Perhaps.
Do you really believe that by kidnapping the scholars, you'll be able to negotiate with the academia? These people have no value as bargaining chips. But I could be persuaded to take their place as your next hostage. These scholars were exiled from the academia. I, on the other hand, am their current scribe, and will be a much greater asset to you.
Wait, you can't be serious.
So, you want to trade?
Precisely. And...
What are you thinking? What if they decide to kill you and...
Well, that would be bad. However, I'd get...
Think you can talk me over?
I'm not trying to persuade...
You are the scribe.
Not all desert dwellers believe in King Deshret, and the same applies to the academia. Why must all knowledge seekers approve of the academia's way of doing things?
You academia scum.
Not so fast. I'll hate them. Do you stand by everything you just said?
I never make empty promises.
You know you're making a dangerous decision, right?
I do.
Good. Raman, hear me out. These people are my friends. Maybe you can't take the followers of the Dendro Archon at their word, but what about me? Do you trust me?
We've known each other for years.
In that case, I'm willing to vouch for their honesty with my right arm. Come on, Raman, don't be a coward. If you're serious about taking on the academia, you need to steel yourself. You can't be afraid.
An arm from the Flame Mane. You've piqued my interest. But what if you refuse to oblige? What should I do then? No one's a fool here, Dia. We're merc.
You're not wrong, but this...
Let's do it right here, then. Give me your right arm as proof of your resolve.
Don't listen to him! He's not even...
That's fine.
Are you crazy?
We came here to save lives. One arm for that many people is still a pretty good deal, if you ask me. Raman...
Sure. Go ahead and cut off her right arm.
No! Dia! What are you gonna do? Think of something!
You don't have to go this...
That's not for you to decide.
Do it! Stop!
What's wrong?
Flame Mane, you and I are both desert folk. Cutting off your arm is no different than cutting off my own fingers. Where's the sense in cutting my own kin to pieces? You've shown me that you're serious. Go on now, take your friends and leave.
Phew. I was really counting on him.
Dia! That was
Then I just have to hold my claymore with my left arm. Okay.
Don't ever make a promise like that again. I can, if it came down to it.
I don't doubt it, Sino. But this is... Even if we got rid of one...
I'm I'm sorry, Dia. I should have stayed.
It's okay. I promised you I'd help find your—
Whatever it takes? You just—
Huh? Are you serious?
The Eremites once—
Why does it feel like he's using his praise for me as an excuse to brag about himself? Okay, let's—
Yeah.